Hold on, give me a sec, guys. Hold on, let me try outside one more thing. Give me a sec. Hold on, guys. Make sure you sit tight. All right, big ups everyone. I hope everyone is doing good. Big up. Let me try to get the thumbnail in. But right now, things are not going good, and unfortunately, I gotta talk about this again. My goodness, for freak's sakes, I had enough of this, and unfortunately, for fuck's sakes, hold on, I just messed up something else. Everything is just absolutely getting worse. Frick's sakes. Everything is just absolutely getting. It's just getting freaking embarrassing, bro. It's a freaking joke. And you know what? I hope everyone is locked in. For frick's sake, I didn't mean to. I just need to upload this thumbnail because you know what? Enough is enough. But you know what? I know I should have done this earlier, but I need to go eat. For frick's sakes. Things are not going good. Things are not going good. I hope people are awake. I hope people are awake. But big up to everyone and lock in. But I'm not happy what's going on. Oh, for fuck's sakes, bro. This is gonna be another rant stream. Oh my goodness. More of obviously. Oh my goodness. More politics, more division, more bullshit like this. We're going through tough times, I know. And it's just not getting any better anytime soon. Yep. A big pile of up to there. For fuck's sakes. And I want to say, I want to say what happened to Austria today is an absolute disgrace. I feel I want to say compensation. What happened in Austria today? There was a school shooting, and even though my channel's normally not about politics, but since this kind of directs me as a football fan, not just the Austria shooting, what I'm about to get into. I hope everyone get safe going through these tough times, and this is happening at the same time as this bullshit event. I hope everyone is safe and all that. Anyways, it's really sad. And it's not going to get any better because guess what? I can't go to the PSG Atletico Madrid game now. Thanks to this bullshit event. And the fucking bullshit is, I think it's fucking bullshit that this bullshit event has to fucking happen during this time. The PSG Atletico Madrid game at the Rose Bowl this Sunday. Now, I was about to buy tickets with my with one of my uncles, and guess what? And listen to me. He's not even on documentary, but he's scared because they know that what's going on down there, not just with the protest, but but this happening whether they deport not just criminals, but even though he hasn't had any criminal records, because he's not. If they deport just innocent people and just being ignorant and all that, which this country's going through, you can't fucking risk it. And you just and doesn't trust them at least. And I understand, and I can't go by myself. I don't have a fucking driver's license, and I don't even know how to even I don't even have a credit card to buy tickets. By the way, I know how to scan them, but just I haven't even gotten a job yet. And I know that I should have gotten a job earlier, but the job training session isn't until July. So because I have clients, me personally and all the person that I have to wait for fuck's sakes. But now I just want to. Now I can't even go there. Now I can't even go to LA just to watch a freaking football game. PSG Atletico Madrid is by far the biggest game, not of this week, of this group stage, of this FIFA Club World Cup tournament in the group stages. I think yes, it is by far, or probably second biggest, because there's also Man City, Juventus. They're all they're all pretty big teams, but by far those are the two biggest games, along with Real Madrid, Alahan, and all that, Bayern, Boca, Flamengo, Chelsea.com. But PSG Atletico Madrid was supposed to happen at the Rose Bowl, which it is. And now, due to these riots happening, if it now fucks up my plan, and listen to me. I'm me politically, I'm on neither side. And unfortunately, if you're watching this, big up to you, Michael, if you're still awake at 2 in the morning, always lining the minerals. For fuck's sakes, bro. Things in Trump America isn't even doing that much better. He's not doing a much better job, it looks like. Not to say that those protests are his fault or anything, but here's the thing: the situation that he's handling, the National Guard. But here's the thing: if it's true that they're just trying to cause a war to deport random people and it's trying to lie, I think it's already fucked up. Like, listen, I don't even like talking about this, but now it's now it looks like it's belonging football, even if you have nothing to do with it. And then like there's no accountability for the back of it, and yet these fucking and let's not for and these protests are happening, right? Right? It's an absolute joke still. It's an absolute joke what we're going through. Absolutely. And listen to me, I don't even care about these politics, but now we're sadly going to see this. This affects your game. It's a joke. And I know what's going on in Los Angeles is pretty violent and aggressive. And a lot of people are getting punched up and all that. It's hella crazy. It's hella bad. And I don't stand with the violence and the riots because it just makes it a bad look. But even though, if it's true that ICE isn't doing a great job, then what's the point of it? For fuck's sake, bring back those old conversations instead of just doing it the fucking right way. Yes, these criminals that commit, crimes generally, whether they're from the U.S. or outside, including legal immigration, which I think it's a real thing. Yes, they need to be held accountable. It's no different. But why are they trying to convince me that they're lying? That they're trying to go after everybody at this point. It's just I'm disappointing them for just because of your skin color, even if you don't commit a crime or. And now, guess what? And if you even want to go to Club World Cup, and if you are like, yeah, if you're not born in the United States, but you have residing, you have to show legal proof of, what's it called? Of not just data, but data, syndicative, syndicative proof that you're actually not and all that. But now this, oh my goodness, it's just gonna make it even harder, bro. All about these politics, and now there are more U.S. soldiers deployed in LA than in Syria and Iraq. And here's the thing: unfortunately, we got a lot of ignorant people that are calling, you know, are being deluded as the United States. Yes, you could be proud of your country, and all that, definitely. But here's the thing: they're just being in being like one of these. It's basically those ignorant people are basically just basically being ignorant, just like in football, basically being even as being deluded and yes doing the stuff, be talking shit a lot instead of focusing on their game and all that, and they have to do the talking on the pitch basically. But now basically that's what they're doing. And then it's already freaking wrong into already what we're seeing in football PR. It's already bad enough. PR is already a fucking joke. But it's nothing new technically. No, besides PR, but yes, and listen to me. I don't have anything political against them, but when it kind of irritates people, like what are we? And then that claim they want to represent us, we are basically they'll be saying things. Oh, we are. I mean, they could say whatever they want, but here's the thing: they'll have that they don't want you to say, basically, and they're going to be saying that we are the best country world. We're the greatest country ever created. We are the biggest ones. Of course, the United States, obviously. Of course, there's a lot of stuff, but don't deny that there is some some sketchy stuff or some suspicious stuff to even be here. But of course, you could be proud of the United States. Of course, being built lots of stuffs. Obviously, everything, fast food, all that. And of course, yes, and of course, people want the American dream because of all that. All right, but they're going to say that saying that oh they're the biggest we are the greatest country, even though there's been some challenges, some things that could even get better, in my opinion, if we do things in the right way, especially the debate of healthcare and because to be fair, our healthcare system isn't good, and including some of the road system, and yes, taxes from both sides, they have to do it the right way and all that. But I believe there's somebody that commented. Hold on, before I read this, and all that. Absolutely, bro. But now, but now you get these ignorancy, people that want to say that they are, and then for me, I don't care what they say, but it sounds like It sounds like they want to have both ways. So yes, big big up, Troy. I know I was talking about something controversial, but it's because I'm trying to like listen, and it's not even about drama in the community, not really. But what's going on in Los Angeles? I don't know. If you're aware. I'm trying to go to a football game, right? PSG Atletico Madrid for match day one, group B. Yes, group B. PSG Atletico Madrid. It's in Los Angeles. Since I'm in the Bay Area, it's like 6 hour drive. Obviously, it's at Pasadena, technically in the suburbs, at the Rose Bowl Stadium. But now, thanks to these events happening in LA, since this started to kick off Friday, it's been going wild, and unfortunately now people are too scared to come, and I don't know how the PSG Atletico Madrid fans feel. Especially, let's not forget, it's not just Mexico. You got people flying, like I said, from Brazil, including Botafogo, from Rio de Janeiro, or all over Brazil. Who sports Botafogo, you know. PSG, France, Atletico Madrid, Spain, just to support their team, right? And then let's not. I mean, especially the ones that will be playing in LA. Yes, Seattle is also in your group, but Seattle are playing all their games at home, which I expect Seattle to technically get knocked out. I was supposed to do a Club World Cup preview, but now this affects there, so I have no idea. If we could talk about it, big up, absolutely, big up, C Media. Make sure you smash the like. It's been a while since I've joined a stream. Dang. I mean, I guess if anyone wants the link, I'll think about it. But if you don't mind listening as well. But but unfortunately, these politics, bro. Like I don't care. Anyone has a perfect view as long as they do it the right way. For me, I don't care if you're like pro life, pro gun, pro this. You believe something different. Just do it the right way without harming yourself. Because that right now, this country isn't agreeing. Outside this. Yeah, if you're fault on notification, there's one game in Colombia. Mayoras was apparently Carlos scored, but it was disallowed offside, I think. So, or they got the correction score wrong. They accidentally put in, but it is what it is. And now the peaceful should be our military, and yet we use stats on them in the government. Wait, hold on. Did the goal stand? Did they give the goal? And I know people could point fingers like who's that responsible. And yes, there could be many politicians. And I like playing the blame game. The blame game. And listen, and unfortunately, neither. I'm just blaming it on a two-party system. I don't. Do I think Trump is doing a great job? It doesn't look like, but it's not his fault. Not 100% his fault. Yes, the rioters, they are a disgrace, obviously. Like they're trying to do what we did in 2020, burning down shops, just trying to fight with police, and but at the same time, it's just the ignorancy as well around it is also kind of bad as well. And then you're gonna have these people saying that, oh, Los Angeles is more dangerous than Iraq and Syria. Oh, you're just saying this just because they have troops and all that. But yeah. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Whatever they want. Here's the thing. They want. Here's the thing. They'll have both ways. Whatever agendas they fit, they'll do it. Or else it's just about PR. I know. Like, listen to me. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna censor anybody. I don't call anybody get censored. But just freaking accept that you're just accept that you If you're wrong, if you answer wrong questions, then this is what it is. All because of based as well as it's not sustainable. And then one innocent and then they'll have both ways, whatever agendas. Because if it affects them all, they'll be calling them bad. Like just fucking accept this. And listen, I am not dick riding any single one of them. Both the neoliberals, the Democrats, and the neocons from the Republicans. Not all of them. Very few Republicans and Democrats that have only gotten right. Kudos to them. Everyone else can go fuck themselves, honestly. Like, are a disgrace. And Donald Trump, even if it's not 100%, you could have handled this a little bit better, honestly. I don't like Biden, and it's because of the stuff that he has done. Listen to me. I wasn't even in favor of these COVID lockdown rules. Not even the COVID lockdown rules. Okay, maybe not the early stage, but the vaccine passport, get out of here. I've never supported neither of them because I think both of them are just as ridiculous and authoritarian. And then whatever fits your agenda, you're just doing this to fit your freaking agenda. So on this true, but you only want to play thing like, and then let's not forget some of these neocon Republicans. They say America first, even though most of them, even though I have no idea why they're get, but it sounds like to me they're trying to do like Israel first, and it doesn't mean that I'm defending Palestine or Israel. Like, I don't think we should even be involved. And if it's true both of them are guilty, then that's not our problem. Yes, but like it's just. And then here's the freaking thing: some of these people will be saying that this is just an agenda against each president. So I mean, somewhat true, but it's not to say they have done it as well. And by the way, let me get some water real quick because I'm kind of thirsty. But what we're seeing is not sustainable. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Give me a second. It's not sustainable, bro. Even though I know some people don't like talking about this, but now I can't go to this freaking game. For fuck's sakes, bro. And like, you know what? And it's not just them. Alright, let me get some more before I say more. Give me a second. Mm-hmm. I'm back. But still, oh my goodness, bro. Like, and then some of these people are just doing this for the pound note. It's a fucking disgrace. And then some people will be trying to, like, not just twist the word, and whatever fits their agendas, they will, like, they'll talk about something old, and they'll retract the post, and then they'll be saying, oh, never mind. No, technically, even this is not bad, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, whatever agenda, so what's the fucking point? Like, I don't care if you believe in something, but you have to do it the right way. Yes, both the Democrats, most of them, and they've been, and the Republicans, they're just as disgraceful. Really embarrassment to our country. Like, why are we even involved? Yo, Adam, if you want, on DMs, if you want, unless you already saw. Yeah, I'm about to check that in just a minute. Hold on. Do you want the link? It's not good enough. But here's the thing, if we have to do, it sounds like that we're the ones that are being the not so freedom country. But remember, there's always an agenda. It's gonna be somebody else, like, and we're abusing even our own people. All because of different backgrounds. And here's the thing, they'll be saying, oh, this. Like, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Like, this is why some of these people, they need to stay humble. But remember, they'll want to, like, do the ridiculous. Says, oh, and this guy believes in this. Doesn't even make sense, bro. Like, what are we even doing? Alright, let me read this. Oh, sure. Yeah. Just a sec, but yes. Like, don't get me wrong. I know it's a lot of stuff, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yes, none of them are good, bro. That's already bad enough with the PR, and then and you know what? Oh my goodness, bro! Like, but I remember saying, but but due their background, like, but it's not much different, bro. Like, just stopped. Like, they don't even fucking know. This is why you shouldn't be taking these people seriously, because these are the same people that are probably, they'll lie, they'll pretend to be like, pro free speech. But remember, whatever fits their agenda, they're just a bunch of flyers. These scumbags, especially trying to fight. And I'm not triggered about it, but it is an embarrassment, and I feel embarrassed. And they'll be saying, "Oh, why don't you go to Brazil?" Of course, I want to visit Brazil. And of course, I support the national team because here's the thing, I'd rather support Brazil than the U.S. because the U.S. sucks. The U.S. national team sucks. They just got obliterated by Switzerland 4-0, and then Brazil at least beat goes like Paraguay. And plus, the United States, we're not a serious football country. We shouldn't be hosting these events, and this is why FIFA and CONCACAF. FIFA's president, he needs to be held accountable for real. Like, enough is enough. I know it was already controversial with the Qatar World Cup, not just, the penalties to Argentina, not just. about the slaves and all that politics and all that, nearby Iran and all that, trying to lie about and all that. But now this, get the fuck out of it. And now this is bullshit. And like, listen, I don't have any. I just don't care about these politics. I think most of them are garbage, just a waste of time. And why are you not fucking doing your job and get this done the right way if you want to host these events? But here's the thing: it's a sad reality, including FIFA's president. They're just too greedy about money. Why do you think? Why did Qatar? Qatar has so much oil money, so of course they want the PR money. Everything. That's all that matters. And then of course the United States. Yes, I want the sport to grow. I'm one of those people that I want soccer, football to grow. But now with this, the average American doesn't give a shit about the sport. Unless you're like Latino most of the time. I'm not saying every Latino especially. But it's just I'm saying every Latino, not just Mexican. That includes including my Brazilians, Argentinians, Colombians, Central Americans, the Caribbean. Because by far number one most sport, the United States, you're not. You're just most busy with your. I get it why you never grew up with this sport, because you're too busy with, softball, baseball, swimming, college football, and all that. American football generally. So they were never in their agendas. But you know what? But now with this, it just doesn't make sense. If people are not afraid, this will absolutely hurt, FIFA. And I won't be surprised if people start boycotting the next year's World Cup. Next year. 3 comments. Oh, checking. You're right. We have nothing to do with politics. Exactly. It's too much anyway. It's like, yes, especially with the PR, like I said. But now, unfortunately, they want to drag it in our face. They want to drag it in our face instead of just doing it. And then it feels like that almost nobody has a brain. It feels like that they want us to chew their gum, their pink gum as their brains, basically. That's what it sounds like to me. I was being ridiculous, bro. So just doing it the right way. If anything happens, don't be surprised if we see this anti-American sentimentism, because we have to realize why don't Iran, Russia, and basically China, they don't like us because of how sort of listen to me. And some of these neocons will pretend, and then of course some of these neoliberals accuse neocons of being pro-Russia. No, they're not. They're on the same boat. In secret, they'll just do it. I mean, they definitely do want to have more bullshit war with the rest of Latin America and China. But let's not forget that some of them have the same agendas as Ukraine, especially the Israel-Palestine thing. No offense to my fellow Palestinians. Okay, I get it, but I just want to do things in the right way. Of course, no one wants to write about nationality, but they have to do it the right way. And these criminals, and I want every criminal to be held accountable, whether it's the gang members, the rioters, politicians, corruption. They all need to be held accountable, especially like football owners that are not doing it the right way, like Chelsea's owners, Clear Lake or Todd Bowley or Clown Lake, basically at this point. Ineos and the Glazers for United, they need to be held accountable. Absolutely, bro. They need to be held accountable. They need to be held accountable, and they need to That's true. But you're and just do it, and they have to do it the right way, and not But now it just fucking pisses me off that, you know what? No offense to Giuliani and Finto, you're just greedy for money. You're not serious. Yeah, it's safe to say bye bye. Because if people are afraid that this is not going to change, don't ever do this. Like, whatever they do, if it's not serious, who cares? Like, just do it the right way. Oh my goodness, bro. It's an absolute joke. Big up, Kalin. I'm going to send you the link in a bit. Give me 2 minutes. I won. Russia hates innocent. Exactly. It's not their fault. When people protest against the United States, they don't hate, obviously, the people, the civilians. It's just the government's just trying to invade their business. But remember, we accuse anybody of doing this, especially Kuwait and all that. She has an example. It's not much different. Like, just do it the fucking right way. Instead of just accepting it is what it is. Because we have other stuff to deal with. Yeah, exactly. But now since I'm not most likely going to go, it's just bullshit. This event even has to even happen before the Club World Cup. And some of these rioters have just now kind of made it worse, to be fair. But so is Trump's, like, and now downtown LA, just that area has a curfew. Just to calm down the servers, but even though I don't know if it is working. If it is, then I just want to fucking go. Like, and you know what? The Gold Cup is in Inglewood. Like, you know what? To be fair, if no one is going to show up for your game, if I was the Mexico national team, I wouldn't be waiting. Just fucking go. Just start this movie. Just boycott the fucking game. Just go home. And you know what? Since this shit is happening, fuck it, we're not going to participate. Back in 2006, I think there was similar protests, but the World Cup was around the corner. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing, they'll be saying, oh, but yeah, I was just saying, what if it was an actual protest hating on Trump and NATO? And even if Trump was speaking miracles, he's not gonna keep to his promise and everything, because eventually he's gonna screw up, sadly. And that's the reality. And Donald Trump has been accused of, guilty crimes, with corruption, all that, basically, and fraudulence. Not to say that Biden is as well. Like, I just don't, like, just fucking move on. For fuck's sakes, bro. Like, I don't care about which movie you care. Can we just fucking do your thing in the right way? Then yeah, we shouldn't be hosting these events. We shouldn't be hosting these events then. Especially the Olympics are coming. Especially as people try to have this boycott movement against China in the Winter Olympics, then don't be surprised this happens to the US as well. Well, Summer Olympics. The Olympics has been accused of being corruption. Just to be on time. Super, like, what are we doing? Like I'm against wokeness. I think it's ridiculous. But I'm also against PR. And you know what, guys? Feel free to join in the chat. I don't think there's any raiders. If there is, I'll immediately remove it. But yes, and before oh my goodness, bro. Like, I don't know if there's anything else that could be changed by tomorrow. Oh shit, even Carlos Vela made a tweet. Oh shit, he made a tweet saying that, oh, I want to express my support to all immigrants in California. Hard people deserves respect. You're not alone. Even though you retired. Obviously, ex-Real Sociedad, Arsenal, and LAFC player. Then yeah. For fuck's sakes. I just can't freaking enjoy this, bro. Back in 2023, we didn't even have the Club World Cup and the Gold Cup. Honestly, the only drama was just the U.S.-Mexico rivalry. Everything was going well, pretty much, I would say. Messi announced to join Inter Miami and all that. Mexico won the bloody Gold Cup anyways at the end. They won the whole thing, basically. And yeah, everything was done in the right way. And now this, especially with these events. Fuck's sakes. And by the way, before I add you, Troy and anyone else that is joining, let me use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a sec, guys. And Kalin, I've sent you the link. It's in the comments. All right, I'm back. All right, let me delete the comment because then it's just two of you, anyways. I'll put it back, or if Chelsea fan wants to join, but he's not here. I think he's asleep. I should have done this earlier, but he was then needed to go eat. I need to talk about the post-match reaction, which Brazil qualified. Which, by the way, before I add you guys in, don't ever harass my supporters. And I'm talking about if this is going to happen to the Seleção fans. Just let us not do our thing. because you need to know if you want to be a football nation, you have to be prepared like this. But anyway,
I hate to sound like I'm a bit too harsh, but I'm afraid Callan is right, unfortunately. You
yeah,
see,
what?
you see, ever since Dax told us sending links in public was going to be a bad idea, it sadly is still.
Yeah, I'm only
Yeah.
just doing this for more people since there's a lot of trolls that come in. So I know, and I don't see any trolls coming. I'm just doing this real quick.
Alright then.
Even though I was also going to send to you guys, but since you're in the live chat, yeah, and there's not a lot of people. So yeah, so Colin,
Hmm?
you did watch
It's
Black stream yesterday. I mean,
yeah. Also, it's pronounced Kaylin.
Kaylin, yes, for a cool gamer.
Oh, right, Kalen. Okay. If you want me to call you Kalen, that's fine.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, it's been a while since I haven't talked with you guys.
Yeah, and for me, everything was going all right, but until like Monday, Sunday night to Monday morning.
Things have been going out of
Yeah,
control.
basically.
Oh, by the way, Adam, the other week, I told, I told, Dax to ask Mystic if he could, kindly remove, that one stream back in October 12th, 2024, where, that,
Yeah, that
where
drama.
that stupid situation happened.
Yeah, we understand. And we already know, even though he's a dead topic, Michael was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one
But
before.
as I was saying, he made the stream private though, and I guess it's fine, but it would be it would be extra better if, if the stream got if that stream got entirely removed, from the past. That way we can just forget about it, but I guess it's fine if we just leave it private. I mean, it's just like the same thing, you
Or we
know.
could just wait until that scene of you getting in trouble is cut it out or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, definitely.
Now where
Absolutely.
the heck? Now, what the heck? I'm going to change my profile to something. Hold up.
Honestly, I don't get in trouble anymore.
Okay, there we go. Hope you don't mind my profile being flippin' Don Murasame from Avatoro Sentai Dawn
Big up
Brothers.
Anthony Blue. He's in the comments. Yes, I know that. By the way, real quick, congratulations. Brazil qualified for
Oh, it's
the
cool.
World Cup. We did it. Yes, we're in the World Cup 2026, but there's a problem. It's these current issues that could also happen next year. Like I don't know if fans will feel safe. It's already 7 o'clock. Days ago, I asked Mystic or who made a stream to ask me to phone the port remove my moderator, and he finally does it again to escape the curse. We'll see what happens.
Things feel completely different nowadays, eh? And yes, before you ask, I heard what you mentioned about politics. Who gives a damn about them? You know, the
Yeah,
politics you mentioned, Adam.
yeah, and like listen, and I no one wants to be no one wants to like hear about it, but unfortunately, like they brought it up to like even football or to your face basically at any moment, and now they not this. One of my parents could not take me there because they're too scared, even though they didn't commit a crime. But and I'm not even going to downtown LA. I'm avoiding downtown LA. But
And
Bishop,
it's okay,
Yeah.
I'm still fine with people talking about politics, but who gives a damn about these types, though, that you mentioned last time a few minutes ago?
Yeah, and I was, but these people they want to have agendas just for PR money, and it's like it's already
Yeah.
ridiculous with PR generally, not politics, but generally as well, especially in football and like the corruption that connects into it. But now this, it's just freaking. This is why these people all need to be held accountable. It's all about the PR money as well, especially FIFA's president and CONCACAF. Like they're too scared to postpone or cancel the events because of money, even though if no one wants to show up, you have no one else to blame but yourself.
Well, looks like their power. Looks like all they wanted in life was greed.
Yes, exactly, greedy. That's all it mattered.
Yo, they're coming charity frauds.
It's all about
Yo,
PR.
speaking of which, I've learned a lot about criminal activity by the username of Animated Courtroom. And when he was like exposing, characters in like courtroom sessions.
Basically.
It's saying how long their sentences are. Hold on. In a moment, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Hold up. No, though, I'm not gonna be playing any of his videos because most of the scenes are copyrighted in multiple ways.
Yeah. So basically, you might not even do it.
Hey Adam, remember, like 2 days ago when Zach was presenting his screen by showing that Israel was getting bad polls.
Yeah. And I get where people do come from.
And the reason why is because, like I said, um, Israel, especially his Israeli empire, has initiated the war by committing genocide. And he's a
Alright.
genocidal piece of shit. He's a genocidal piece of shit.
Not trying to stalk the name, but apparently this is the guy that I used to watch, especially at school before I decided to not use school Chromebooks anymore.
I mean, I guess it's fine, even though
I
it
learned
may
about criminal activity from him before.
yeah, of course, even though it's not relevant to what we're talking about because
I know.
we can't change the
My apologies
subject.
for off topic.
No, I was just
You
saying.
know,
I think you're just showing as a quick example.
Yeah, I'm just showing an example of like things I've learned, things of criminal activity that I'm learning from.
Yeah.
I understand that, but
I get it, okay? You want this to be on the right topic.
alright, you don't need to have that attitude.
But still, what's going on? Like, this is why the United States shouldn't be hosting these events if we're not going to be serious. Because if we're not going to be serious, it's just going to harm us and put the bad picture of the country worse.
And if it gets worse, then what's the point?
Yeah, we're so unprepared. Like,
You see, I'm starting to make. You see, I'm starting
and they'll
to.
keep covering up everything they wanted to instead of just doing it the right way. If we did this in the right way, different story. We wouldn't be talking about it. And I know there's already controversy about the Club World Cup, anyways. Before oh, okay, it's Big Blue. But what I was saying, there's already controversy about the Club World Cup because they want to do the Gold Cup at the same time. It's outrageous because you're taking some of Comcast's best players not playing that tournament and all that. But not only that, about the money being questionable a little bit, which I didn't see that, but the PR corruption and and um kicking out Club Leon because the same ownership as Pachuca. It's already controversial with that. But now, if there's no going to be accountability, then I feel fucking disgraceful because Because if I'm going to miss this game, just pissed off a lot of people.
Ain't no way, there is no point.
And basically, the engine that hurts against them will lead to their downfall. It's an absolute joke. And of course, some people will be making like some false narratives. Like, of course, they're just doing this for PR. It's an absolute joke. And then, like, Sony's fake posts, of course. And listen to me, like, what Donald Trump is doing, it's not doing any better than Biden. Like, and I don't agree with these riots, and even if it's not 100% right, we could have done a whole lot better as well. Yes, Gavin Newsom and the mayor of LA, they'll have to hold some smoke too. But the best thing is that the and I mean no, not the best thing. Here's the things that's not happening. The FIFA and CONCACAF, they still want the Club World Cup and Gold Cup to happen despite all these events and ignoring it. It puts us a bad face when it's already bad enough and just makes it worse. It's a fucking joke. And now we're gonna have this agenda against America. Oh, it's because of this.
No kidding, it just happens a lot.
And then they just rely on stupid vibes. And here's the thing, it just doesn't make sense. And they'll want to like start world. They want to start like war with a country, and they don't fucking know the whole thing. And then they'll say, "Oh, you're a retard, even if you speak minerals, more like you are." And that's because these scumbags want to like these bullshit events. Unless they actually have it, but no, unless they do it the right way. But no, if we did the right way, if we did the right way, right way,
Yeah.
then yes, different story. But no, these fucking idiots won't never learn anything. And now, it just pisses me off. You know what? Listen, if this happened after the Club World Cup, Gold Cup, the only positive thing is these events would have happened. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Okay, maybe politically would be shit. But now this is happening during it or few days before these, especially fans not just traveling from Mexico, but Brazil, England, just to support Botafogo, Flamengo, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid from Spain, PSG from France. And you're the ones that are being the embarrassed of the worst.
Wow, how
And then they're gonna say,
embarrassing
"Oh,
can this really be?"
they'll be and they'll be making these fake agendas. Like, shut the hell up! Like, just you get a fucking life."
Get in the bin.
Absolutely, and they'll be saying, "Oh, where people
In the bin.
they just
100% criminals going in the bin.
And then of course some people say, oh, they'll make a meme, everything is on Trump. Like, listen to me. So, even not everything is his fault, but some of it he should have done a little bit better. Like, just like I thought he promised that he was going after criminals, or he needs to have a look. Like, yes, these ice raids are just literally just making a bad look if you're not doing it the right way. Yes, these criminals, whether they're legal or from the United States, yes, they must be held accountable. Absolutely. Every single one of them. But you have to do it the right way. And yes, same applies to the authorities from city level, county level, and state level. But here's the thing. They want to be countries involved, even though they don't even have the same fucking agenda. So, so don't fucking lie. And yes, fuck the media. All of them suck.
Huh?
Fox, CNN, they don't represent me.
Come on, the better Foxy I know is Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, I'm talking about Fox News. They're the fake ones, absolutely.
Yeah, he's technically talking about Fox News, not Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but she would do better, definitely, for sure, than these scumbags.
But still, frick. What's his name again? Fox?
Fox News
Fox News.
and CNN.
Yeah, yeah, flip him.
It's not just
Not
a
person.
person, it's a website.
It's a
Oh, it's a
news
website.
it's a news media outlet, and they suck.
Yeah, yeah, also an outlet too.
An
Who gives a
media
damn?
outlet, yes, and they suck. But remember, they'll be making fake pictures and they'll be doing this. Even though, let's not forget, you're doing the same thing with this, which doesn't make sense. Instead of just being proper, and there will be only few people, but they have to do it the right way. I know it may be harsh to say at both of them, and but they actually mean it for once. But fair enough.
Hold on, send me a link. I need to get more information. Please.
And they're trying to like do this racism bullshit, like both of them just kind of been like there's like at this point what you're doing, you're stuck in the past and just grow the fuck up. Like I don't care who you are, just fucking
Yeah.
just do it the right way. Just
Yeah. As a matter of fact, can I see the link, that way I can get more information about what you're discussing? If you can hear me,
Yep. Go
you
ahead.
can send it to me on DM. So
Which link?
um I think you can just find evidence about what you were just talking. Like that way I can get more information about what you're saying. I just want to be interested in it.
I mean, there's a lot. It's on Twitter. There's a lot of these tweets, so you can just find it anywhere at this point. Just search up, the ice meme or.
Could you just send me a link about it? You said it was on Twitter, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. But I'm just talking about the topic that it's a lot of these neocons basically that are trying try to do these ridiculous events. But remember, yep, it's a freaking joke. Teamwork won, yeah, because They can't even just do this once normally. That's a fucking disgrace.
So much disgraces this year.
Yeah, this year has been not good, but now we're
This whole
actually being
year's been crazy.
fucking disgrace.
Like, I ain't joking. This whole year has been freaking crazy.
142 Brazilians will be in the club World
Bunch of
Cup.
betrayals, bunch of random things happening from middle of nowhere and all that. You already know a lot of things that happened.
No. That's why, and if somebody says that they're not proud to be American and if something bad is happening, then it's true. And I know the fan base is already drilled with the PR and all that. But brother, here's the fucking thing, and I'm so kind of pissed off because if this happened after, I don't know if I would have been talking about it, but if the events happened during after the Club World Cup and Gold Cup, okay, yes, though I mean it's still bad, but at least I can enjoy the games without anything with new problems. And it depends what FIFA does with their PR money. Whether it went good, we're going into the next World Cup. I'd rather that happen, not now. I'd rather this happen in like late July. Late July,
I'm turning my
not
profile
now.
back.
Like after the Club World Cup final.
It's like
And
it's
this
like
next.
neocons, you know. They're always being retarded when they're acting when they're pretending to be so sensational, right? Like they literally act so retarded when they're so
Yeah.
sensational.
Yeah, and then some that will pretend that they'll have a good relationship with Russia. Nah, you're just using that to just get your agenda because they probably do have an agenda against Russia, just like against Latin America, um, and China. And you guys are not serious. Mhm. Mhm. It's like saying if someone wants to break relationships, like what Trump was doing to Canada with with these terrorists were already like controversial, and which was not doing it the right way. And neither of them were doing good. But now they're trying to add that they should join this. Like it's a fucking joke. And that, none of them are any different. Exactly. Like none of them are good. None of them are good. And here's the thing, like whatever PR fits them, like you fuckers don't know what you're doing. Like you guys are just shameless, and you know what? And then the way they want to disrespect people, I don't have any sympathy. And now if this matters, including like just like how Chelsea fans have to, suffer under their stupid Clear Lake ownership, all because they kicked out Roman Abramovich because he was Russian. Russians like that, especially the UK government doing that as well. And I'm not surprised what if we're gonna see more of this escalate next few days. But here's the thing: the end of the day, today, before the FIFA Club World Cup and Gold Cup, they don't want to not wait a wait around unless these protests like get big. Well, apparently, I haven't heard any protests as much today. I don't think so. But I heard there isn't a lot of protests right now. It doesn't look like that's no one is live as much. Or there might be small protests, but it looks like it has died down a bit in LA. But still doesn't change the fact that we're just trying to embarrass ourselves, especially in the wrong time. If it was after, different story. But no. Probably some protests, but like not as huge as it was the last few days. Now, wouldn't be surprised if we hear more cities like, listen, if the whole city has to go under curfew, if you know what, all right, today hasn't been intense, but if we see intensity starting tomorrow and Friday, do you think, and if there's a curfew, not just like let's say a big city, could be New York, LA, San Francisco, anybody, to cut all that. If there's a curfew, not just for the city, the whole county area, should FIFA postpone the game then? Even though this game will be played, the PSG Atletico game is at 12 p.m. And now,
Yeah.
So, now what?
Well, I think he's still discussing the topic.
Okay.
He's still
Yeah.
explaining the topic, so
It's a fucking joke. Like, how are you gonna save your own if you can't even fucking do the right way? For fuck's sake. And so many ignorant people are fucked in their head. If they don't get education, then then just prepare for the whole world to go against you. 'Cause this is definitely not gonna go well with the rest of the world. They're not gonna tolerate this. Russia isn't gonna tolerate
Most
this.
people may not tolerate it anyway.
Like just because and I'm not saying that people that support Donald Trump is a bad thing or vice versa. Even though I don't like neither, but yeah, just do it the right way and fair.
This is
Not
why I
much.
don't pick sides with politics.
I don't either. It's a fucking joke. Looks like right now in Los Angeles, I heard Oakland is starting to like wake up as well. Right next to San Francisco. San Jose has been quiet. I mean, not
Like,
San Jose.
I already know who's right about one
Oakland.
side and who's right about the other.
Exactly. But I would have been. I mean, I know it's controversial, and if this was gonna happen, I prefer it happening after the events, like July, after the Club World Cup and Gold Cup. Who knows? Already outrageous by FIFA. They're trying to do
Hmm.
ridiculous for holding two of them.
I
and
already
said choosing
know who
one.
was right about some sides of these politics I've been discovering.
Absolutely.
Like, I understand. President
Yeah.
days can be important, but what if someone doesn't want to pick sides like me and Adam, for example?
hmm And of course, fair play to Zach as he wants to, choose the people revolutionary. I kind of agree most of it.
Like,
That has to be done the right way.
speaking of, speaking of, you know, speaking of him, he's actually right about Joe Biden.
Yeah,
Or
he's
Joe.
right. Absolutely. He's been right in the middle. And I know as well doing it on Monday and Tuesday because that's the most available update. But he does update on like Saturday sometimes if there's a video coming out.
I also remember the time when Ninezer told me like Joe Biden is a freaking pedophile or something.
Basically, uh-huh.
Probably he's also right.
Absolutely. And it doesn't surprise me. This corruption, like, I don't care what people's style is. For me, I don't even have a style. Just one person well, like, I just love football. And I want the sport to grow, definitely. Of all the right measures, all the right things. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
But now this happening ever since Saturday, Sunday, Friday. I'm just gonna stop talking about it. Now this affects my game that I wanna go. No accountability. It's a fucking joke. If FIFA and CONCACAF don't cancel or postpone their games or cancel them entirely, they have to just do it for the people. Then people will not go to the World Cup next year. It would embarrass us more.
Let's just
And then I
hope.
wouldn't be surprised if some people be calling for a civil war just because of this shit.
Let's just hope that they don't end up like Telemundo.
And I'm not, and Telemundo, they're just PR merchants. I'm not surprised they have fake videos, even though they affect them because, yeah. For fuck's sake, bro. Like 2 months ago, I mean, well, yes, some of this were happening. This was happening, but it wasn't talked about, and it was done the right way. And goal. Millonarios got one back. 2 minutes in of the second half. I probably could have even announced one of the good games, but nah. Like you can't even do it the right way. You can't even do the thing anymore.
No, though this is the only time I am going to be. I'm going to like see what's going on with this. Whatever this is. Only time I am dealing with these politics of Trump and Biden. Both sides already suck anyway.
Yeah, both of them. The Democrats and Republicans can get in the bin. I'm looking for a good person like Charlie Baker, even though he's no longer governor of Massachusetts, where Zach is from, or Larry Hogan, because he doesn't care, he doesn't have no bitches, basically doesn't have any style, personality. I mean, he does it the right way. He cut taxes, crack down crime, and is a nice guy. I mean, I heard he might have been involved in one something, but I mean, it was controversial. Or I don't know about Israel Palestine. I hope he can just stay neutral. And I prefer him being in office. Yes, he could track down the criminals in the right way without any outrages, and even if they're not interested to have their favorite events, they'll host any event in the right way.
Like this
I'd
is
rather
crazy.
him be my president, Larry Hogan, which he's no longer the governor of Maryland. And I see why Zach admires him a lot. Number one.
Yeah.
Now, before I get going, because I gotta take a shower,
Oh, I'm also gonna
there may
start
be some
taking a
good news I
shower,
would
too.
like to explain, but I'm afraid it'll lead to off topic.
Alright, go ahead. I don't mind.
Okay, phew. As you may know, I have 1 or 2 more days of school until I'm on summer break.
Oh, nice.
My summer break has already begun.
Finally, summer break is just around the end. I just have to go through 1 or 2 more days and I get the... You know.
Yeah.
At least my summer break just had, it, w- at least my summer break had begun, it just started in, let's see, June 6th.
I see.
It just had begun, so,
Running them one by one, but
it's a
yeah.
new beginning, so,
Alright, anyways, I gotta go now. For real, seriously, I have to take a shower.
Alright, but I gotta say this.
Hmm?
To be yours. I mean, if you want to stick around, or you could go.
I'll still go anyway because of shower reasons, like I already just
Yeah, go
mentioned,
ahead.
so yeah.
Alright, big
Well, see you all tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll see if I'll
see
do
you
it.
tomorrow.
But I will
Yes.
say this, even if the CONCACAF Gold Cup venue is having to talk to LA officials, because they're doing this so because they don't want to cancel their games so they can get all their money and paychecks already. That's what brown envelopes have been doing, unfortunately. That's what we're seeing in football, especially PR. It's already bad enough from there, but now this. I mean, I don't think it's a blessing in disguise, even though I would be happy if this gets canceled because of this shit happening. But it's just, they just don't want to do it. These bums are waiting for whatever. As long as it benefits them in their way. And unfortunately, you're going to, when FIFA and CONCACAF is a joke for not doing anything. And if people do get abused, that's not my problem. Your problems, and you're organizing it. Like I said last year, I know we had a disaster Copa America final with the Colombian Argentinian fans going like they had to raid the stadium, which delayed the game for an hour and a half. They had to escort some people. It was already bad enough. The of that. It was bad enough. But now this happening, it's not sustainable. And I'm not happy about that. And then like what I would do if I was the freaking if I was if I was the I don't know who's president of CONCACAF or the committee, um their leader basically, what's his name? If I was Victor, um what's his name, Victor Mosquera, you know that's how you pronounce his name? If I was him, if I was him, of course I would have balls, and you know what? He's been selected since 2016. He's been president since 9 years. What I would do, I would postpone all the events. I'll postpone the Gold Cup immediately. Or if not, I would cancel it, and people have to wait till 2027. They'll have to wait. And plus, the Club World Cup is happening anyways at the same time. You know, that's questionable as well. If I could hear If any Botafogo or Athletic fans get abused in LA by not the protest by the Rays, but you know why. And I know it's such a controversial topic, but now this shit's really affecting me. And listen, I don't have a club that I root for, but here's something I want to tell you. Go ahead. All yours. But you never read my tweets, so go ahead. You can pull it up. As I score on Twitter, they're still saying that it will go on. And people are saying that people are not talking about the postponement. Fucking disgrace. Like, do they not fucking know what's going on? And I know Como with the two South American events, especially the Uruguay Colombia semifinal incident fights between fans and Darwin Unions as well. And those were rowdies, but guess what? We made it through most likely, even though Como me also CONCACAF. I know that we don't have the materials because the only reason why CONCACAF is even relevant, it's because the United States and Mexico, even though Canada, they are looking to do more projects to work, which I get it.
Wait, could you?
That's why
Okay,
it's
so
relevant.
that statement that hold on before I let you continue. I heard that statement. Could you send me a link about it,
Which
please?
statement?
I want to have evidence and more information about it, please.
Wait, which one?
The one you said, um, I think the one we said, when some guy wasn't relevant, and then you said it's because the U.S. Something something,
Wait, about are you talking about the Oh no! Oh wait, I was saying about no, I was just saying about these people. They'll have both ways everywhere. But what else I was saying as well? Oh yeah, the president of CONCACAF. If I was him, like I said, he said absolutely nothing. What I would do if I was him, I'm just, I'm just canceling it entirely. People or postponing it until 2027. And even though, look at this, the United States, most of the players don't care right now. They want to go on vacation. Well, a lot of them, but like they just lost 4-0 Switzerland. So in my opinion, just postpone the or just leave it in Central America and the Caribbean, but the U.S. won't be involved, and it won't be held in the U.S. It can be held anywhere in Central America and Caribbean. But here's the thing: they want money, especially like they do the Nations League, and I know the U.S. have been hosting more events. Don't even think about hosting the Phantom Mismo between Spain and Argentina. That has to not happen in the U.S. That doesn't deserve it. And like you're taking up more of these events, and to be fair, then there's no point. Because you used to fucking have a proper fucking game, and now even the game is getting ruined. CONCACAF needs CONCACAF is not doing the right play, and I'm not liking what they're doing for doing absolute nothing. They're going to win the last day. I mean, well, it's already bad enough. People don't want to show up because of this shit. We're not even acting like a proper democracy, proper country. We're not. Videos only from a year ago. Yeah. Fuck's sakes.
Alright, I'm gonna be heading off now.
You're gonna be heading off. I'm gonna end the stream soon.
Also, make sure you send me evidence on DMs.
Alright, I will.
Alright, bye.
Goodbye. As of now, obviously, I don't hear any more protests. None of these people are good. For fuck's sake, these politics are fucking irritating, bro. All because we're showing America kicking out our own people and not doing it the right way. Not even or not even good enough. Like, listen to me. The PR's already bad enough, but this shit is just fucking disgraceful. Fucking wished. Even none, and don't get me wrong, it doesn't make Biden a better person. They're not good. And even if they land the minerals against wokeism, they're going to bring in their stupid own agendas as well. It's not good either. None of them are good. And I don't blame why people get mad. Like, none of them are good. All because we're so divided. I'm not even involved, but they're dragging me all because, oh, you're Hispanic, you're Latino, and the skin color bullshit. Like, for fuck's sakes. And the problem is people accept this, and then if they get bullied, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking disgrace. Then why the fuck are they trying to hide it? And it's even fucking worse. I would, of course, I would have been mad. This happens anytime, but I'm super pissed off that this has to happen even during the fucking Club World Cup and Gold Cup. Same, exactly. Even though I know some of you guys don't care about sports, but I do. It's a fucking disgrace. For fuck's sake, even Sony. And then the Ukraine situation was quiet in 2018. They're no different. Trying to drag this, even though they're not even fucking related. It's just an agenda, and these people aren't fucking lying to your faces. Just going like, they're just fucking lazy. Oh my goodness. And they don't want to do anything because they're lazy. Because they want the pound fucking notes. A fucking disgrace. Just investigate them in the right way. Oh my goodness. Can't even fucking relax a single fucking day. I'm not surprised what happened in Oakland. I'm not surprised. Like, just because we need to be on one fucking side. Got no one else to blame but yourself. Like, I don't fucking care. The Club World Cup is happening in the US today. It's a fucking joke, FIFA president Giuliani. You're absolutely finished. None of them are good. All because he didn't. All because of this. FIFA's a joke. And businesses are being affected. Oh, but both of them need to be held accountable. Unfollow. Can't even feel American. You can't even feel your own nationality in your own fucking country. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. But nothing is happening. Oh my goodness. None of the shit was happening. Mind you that. None of the shit was happening. Now no one is allowed to fucking have a plan. Fucking ruin my day. United States have to be held accountable. People must wake up to this. What fucking happened? Accepting New York, accepting PR, accepting shit. All because it affects us either way. Because by force and authority, it's not much different. And it's just true, guys. It's just not fucking good. All because of this. But I knew I wasn't happy. Just, I mean, of course, but this shit has to happen. For fuck's sake. All because they invited scumbags with money corruption. I'm surprised that absolute neoliberal Phil Murphy's still governor in New Jersey. I remember this guy, he's still there. He was a joke. We're both scumbags. Neoliberals, neocons. Get in the bin. Cannot fucking enjoy anything. And that's why I'm not happy. And yeah, this stream won't be monetized anyways. I'm just going to keep monetization off. So these annoying ads won't even have to hear what people have to listen because this is serious anyways. There's no justice at this point. And we fucking do it the right way. Do we even know the right? I just want to enjoy a game. I'm only going to one because it's impossible. I'm not, and I'm convinced even around 16 they'll host some knockout games. Like I said on Monday, there's an event, and they're still not doing anything. For fuck's sakes. Business impacts, exactly. Goodness. This would have been a big event. Just arrest these people. If they have criminal charges, arrest them. And I know. And just do it the right way. Don't. Just do it the right way. If they're criminals, and arrest the right people that are fucking criminals. Every single one of these criminals need to be arrested. Whether it's, illegal immigrants and politicians that are corruption. And even in what we're seeing in sports, especially PR, all of them need to be held accountable. Right? It doesn't matter, all of them. Big up. I don't know. Even though I might end the stream in a bit. But yeah, they've now just ruined my Club World Cup game. FIFA's a joke. FIFA's a joke these days, but now it's even worse. 1 year to go, exactly, and this is why a lot of people downplaying. I see why people didn't want them to host the Qatar event And now this, I don't blame them. Why is no one talking about this enough? People from England don't know what's going on. Now, what am I supposed to do? Good views for the future, right? Started off pretty good, and now these scumbags are doing this. Don't be surprised. And I won't be surprised if some of this escalates, like Catalonia and all that. Independence movement, something similar. It's already bad enough. PR's already bad enough, and now these scumbags. People are not going to call a boycott. Then what are we even doing? Let me throw this real quick. Not enough minerals, bro. But the problem is, I should have done this earlier, but some of these people want to do this. Anything else, guys? Before I end the stream? No? Fucking updates. And if they do postpone one of the few games, good riddance. But the real good riddance, the protest would have died down so quick, and I could just do it so people don't feel scared. Quiz, you're a Pachuca fan. Hopefully. I can wait. You came to a club World Cup and you're with for 3 weeks for a reason. They'll never tell you exactly. As an example. And they're trying to divide more people, trying to bring in the PR, even though it's not how it's supposed to fucking work. People believe in these politics of football. I mean, something that could be built, but it's not supposed to be like this. Fuck's sakes. And they're not doing enough. So I'm gonna go now. Of course, be safe generally. Still no accountability. This ain't slowing down anytime soon, especially this weekend. And I know no one isn't here for politics. They're here to watch, their favorite team, especially whether it's Messi or any club. Cool clubs like Chelsea, Man City, Atletico Madrid, PSG. Just here for football, for fuck's sakes. And yes, there's already small things already. Some BS things, but just not bigger scale. But anyways, bless up to everyone. I'm gonna go now. I will be back. Tomorrow we'll do a Brazilian league game. Later do São Paulo Vasco, Grêmio Corinthians, or we might do a couple games. Big up, bless up to everyone. Have a great night. I'm just pissed off.